Good morning. It's huddle time.
It's what time?
Huddle. You know, like we're having like a team meeting. Huddle.
What if I'm listening to this in the afternoon?
Then scratch that. Take it out.
I don't have the show started.
Cause why don't you get this show started for us? Hi, I'm Lourdes.
And I'm Eric, but you can call me Tello. This show is a family-oriented show, but it's oriented from the adult perspective. We talk about adult situations, and very often we use adult language. So if there's any kids in the room, kick their asses out. They don't belong here right now. Unless they want to learn something about life.
Right. This may not be suitable for children. And I'd like to add, I don't want to make anybody mad, and I love my family and friends.
I do too.
That includes the kids.
Well, I hope you love your kids. They came out of your womb.
Yes, they're reminded of that often.
You didn't do that work for 9 months for nothing, did you?
No. It was brutal.
All right. What are we doing today, cuz?
Well, first, we have Isabel and Pila with us.
Isabel, which one is Isabel? Oh, Isabel. And Pila is?
I'm right here. Be kind, hat.
Yes, be kind.
Eric says, be kind, we wind.
All right. So what are we doing today, cuz?
Today is old versus young. That's not what it is.
I thought it'd be better as like Generation X versus Generation Z.
Yeah.
But if you want to call Generation Z old, that's fine, but you're doing it right in front of them.
They can take it. They got thick skin. They know that we're the bomb.
My skin used to be thick too, like a chicharron, but I've gotten a little more sensitive in my older age.
You can barely touch me and I bruise. It's so weird.
Is that true, kids?
It's true. She's
punch her in the face.
Right now
Let's see how fast it takes a bruise.
She just touched my arm and watch. Within 20 minutes, I'm going to bruise. That's a little exaggeration there. Really will not bruise.
Hey, Isabel, punch your mom in the stomach real fast. Cuz.
Those things that I can't control anymore.
I believe it.
And that's not one of them. But it's getting scary.
Don't ask her to jump.
Oh, no, I think I know what happens then.
He already knows.
It's
I think
the same
we already
reason you have
talked
to
about
cross your
this.
legs when you laugh, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And it's
They
because of
know.
y'all. Y'all stretch it out like that.
Is that really stretching it out? Or is it like something else with
Well,
the
I
bladder?
guess you're not doing enough exercises to keep that muscle strong. I don't know.
I'm exercising as we speak.
Oh, my goodness. Is that what this was?
Oh.
Oh
That's
my God. That's so bad.
Right?
Oh,
right.
goodness.
Explain what we're doing today, cuz.
So
All right, what we're doing today, kids. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead, cuz.
No, we're doing a friendly competition. Gen X versus Gen Z. Right? Is Z?
Well, yeah, is it going to be like? Are we going to do like a decathlon, or what kind of friendly competition are we talking about? We're not going to.
Could you please use that word in a sentence?
We're not going to be like racing them on foot or bicycle or swimming. Like, what kind of competition are we doing?
Well, let me get my words out.
You just
Mr.
asked me.
Impatient. You're letting your age really show. Let me finish. So, does anybody want to help me out?
Cocksucker.
No, we're having a friendly competition. Competition between Gen X and
We're
Gen
having a
Z.
friendly-
Cocksucker.
What did you say?
Competition.
Oh, competition.
Competition. With just questions of from each generation to see who's more knowledgeable in that era.
Oh, you mean trivia?
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. We're doing trivia.
Why don't you just talk? I'll just ask my questions when
You
it's my
told me to
turn.
stop so you could finish.
You were chastising me.
Look, we're going to have a little trivia session today. We're going to have some trivia about Generation X to see if Isabel and Pila can answer questions about our youth and the stuff that kind of was like in our formative years. And they've prepared some trivia questions to see if we're aware of what's going on in their youthful culture. I have a pretty good feeling I know who's going to win because I don't know shit about modern music except for like a couple of artists who have really broken through. If you're talking about like YouTubers and stuff, there's like a handful of people I know. So I have no idea what y'all have prepared. The world was much smaller when we were younger. So, I have a feeling that y'all are going to have a better chance at this than us. But I do want to say this. Yesterday, I was scrolling through Instagram and just by coincidence, someone had posted something about Generation X that I really agree with, and cuz maybe you'll agree with this too, so I'm going to read it to you. This was posted by an artist I follow who goes by the name of Mexi Funk. He's a very talented artist, does a lot of movie covers and movie posters and whatnot. He says, I am Generation X. Anyone who was born between 1965 and 1979. We are the last generation that played outside until dark. We are the first to play video games and the last to record songs off the radio onto a cassette tape. We loved roller skating on Friday and Saturday nights. We survived the 80s with big hair and the era of extravagant everything. We took walks with friends without worry of being taken. We watched cartoons on Saturday mornings while eating a bowl of cereal. We programmed the VCR before anyone else. We remember learning how to use a computer for the first time. We played Atari and Nintendo. We are the generation of Soul Train, Gilligan's Island, Dukes of Hazzard, Scooby-Doo, Charlie's Angels, Wonder Woman, Little House on the Prairie, Happy Days, and Good Times. We traveled in cars without seatbelts or airbags, rode in the backs of pickups, and from personal experience, I remember your mom riding in the back window of a car.
Yeah.
And we lived without cell phones. We did not have flat screens, surround sound, iPads, Facebook, and Twitter. But we had a great time all the time with each other. And that's kind of sums up Generation X. We were kind of the last of the analog generation. And I feel like we're the bridge into the digital generation. We were also, a lot of us were latch-lock kids. So we were left to our own devices while our parents were at work.
Or out, whatever,
And that's that's in large part because, you had either both parents working or in some cases you were raised by a single parent.
Yeah.
Who here was raised by a single parent? Raise your hand. Oh my goodness.
Just take a
Just
sip
out of
this.
curiosity, which parent raised y'all? Oh. As
They're
Pila
probably
holds up
gonna
her dad
say
mug.
they're gonna say
Well,
probably
look what
their
Pila's doing.
Walita. I know, right?
Wow, cuz you've done a horrible job, evidently. They're trying to tell you.
No. Mm-mm. I'm not buying that. Denial.
Well, I think they have a better chance of winning, and here's one of the main reasons why. As we've mentioned in previous episodes, a lot about nostalgia. Our generation is of that age now where the people in charge of media are starting to repackage their nostalgia and sell it to this current generation. So, as we mentioned in previous shows, Stranger Things is a throwback to that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
You got Cobra Kai, which is a continuation of a movie that is 30 plus years old. And, I don't want to get too deep into it because I might have questions about them, but, that sort of thing. They've been exposed to a lot of our generation's pop culture. So there's a good chance that they might know a lot of this stuff just from osmosis and the repackaging of this stuff. And if you're a good parent, you probably introduced them to some of this stuff when they were kids too. So, your nostalgia becomes a little bit of their nostalgia.
Yeah. If you are a good parent.
Yeah. If.
Yeah.
And if they don't know some of these things, I'm going to blame you personally.
Go ahead.
Whereas the stuff that they're consuming now, the newer stuff, it's tradition that parents all think that their kids' music is shit. It's just the way it goes. Not everything, obviously, but
there's a lot that I don't like.
Yeah, and there's a lot that I don't like because I don't really listen to new music. Like I said, very rarely does something get through to my old ears. Like, and this is already a couple years old, but what was that Harry Styles song where he was flying around?
We don't listen to Harry Styles.
Yeah, I really don't listen to Harry.
Oh, I thought you were like his number one fan for a while.
No.
We weren't really One Direction fans.
See,
either.
I'm so out of it. Pila, you got to talk a little bit, get a little closer to the microphone.
I said we weren't really One Direction fans.
I thought Isabel was a huge One Direction fan.
No.
Cause you're misinforming me as they're growing up.
Okay, One Direction was from what year?
Kids?
It was like
2016? 17,
no,
18,
I think it's
19?
before that. I think it was like 2015, 2012, around there.
I could Google it, but we're just going to go with our memory and say it was the 20 teens.
Okay, well,
because I was in middle school.
Oh my goodness!
They started dropping songs.
And are you graduated from high school yet?
I'm already graduated from high school. I graduated from LIT in the fall.
Oh my goodness! You're gonna be a college graduate. And the last song I remember was from 10 years ago. And that's still new music to me. Oh, because we're in big trouble.
We are. You think we're in trouble? Loopy made a comment, my sister, about Selah, one of her favorite songs, which Selah's 6 years old, 6 years old, that her favorite song is Jolene by Dolly Parton.
That's a good song. By who? No, I know it from a different artist. I've heard a cover. Who was the original?
From Dolly. Did I say it wrong?
Wait. I didn't hear what you said. Dolly who?
It's not partner.
Oh, you said partner?
No.
As in howdy partner? Are you talking about the beloved Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton.
Oh my
gosh. You see where this is going?
Yes, I do.
Shit, I'm gonna lose.
And you didn't even ask her a question.
I know. But before we get this started, I want to one last thing from our generation to kind of kick it off. If y'all heard something like this, I'm talking to Isabel and Pila. If y'all heard something like this on the radio or TV, tell me what you would do.
Sam, are you a good kisser?
Yeah, I think I'm a good kisser. Oh, I think. From what I've heard, from what I've been told, the feedback I've gotten is you're a great kisser. You're a good kisser. You kiss good.
Call 1-900-909 and hear it straight from Corey. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents for a traditional minute. Call 1-900-909.
Call me, 1-900-909. It's very important. I have a lot to tell you guys. Please call me.
So if you don't know, I'll give you a little insight. Corey Haim.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Corey Haim was a heartthrob back in the 80s. He was a teen heartthrob. Girls loved him. He was in a lot of movies. He was really popular. So I don't know who that equates to today. Who would you say is kind of a heartthrob today?
I would say
of this generation,
Justin Bieber.
That's a negative.
I was actually asking the people who are representing this generation to answer for their generation. So Isabel, Pila, who do you think would be like the equivalent of who's like a current heartthrob?
There's so many.
Speaking to the microphone or speak louder.
There's so many.
Well, just pick one. Who's like the big?
As of right now, I think like in Hispanic culture, it's like Bad Bunny.
Okay. So if Bad Bunny was advertising, hey, call me at this number so you can, we can chat and talk about some cool stuff. $2 for the first minute, 45 seconds for each additional minute. How many times would you call them?
I would call them like 7 or 9 times, but I would hang up.
What about you, Pila?
What Isabel said.
Okay, first of all, Bad Bunny, I mean, he has some good music, but you probably wouldn't even be able to understand what he says.
Y'all speak Spanish, right?
Yes.
So they'd be able to understand.
Anyway, okay, whatever.
Ask
so why
your
would
mom-
you call 9 times and hang
Ask
up?
your mom how many times she called Corey Haim.
How many times did you call Corey Haim?
I don't remember. I just did the same thing that you said you would do.
Okay,
just
so if
call
you
and
called-
hang up.
So if you called, what you say, about 9 times? How long would you stay on the phone each time, Isabel? Would you say?
Probably until it started to ring.
And then you'd hang up?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might, I don't know if they charge you for that. That might be $2 right there. So if you did that 9 times, that's $18 you would have to add to your phone bill. Ask your mom how much her phone bill was when she called Corey Haim.
How much was
It was like $400 and something dollars.
Oh my gosh.
So at about, let's just round off. Let's just say each phone call was about $3. How many times do you think she called to reach $400? I'll give you a hint. It's more than 100 times.
Okay,
And you never talked to him? It never got to his voice?
that was the problem.
Did you ever find out if he was a good kisser or not?
That was rude, Isabel. That was so rude.
Did
I
you?
take that as a no.
No, how could I?
Do you think he was in your imagination?
Probably. I mean, I believe that commercial. That he
Sam, are
was
you a
actually-
good kisser?
You could have asked him. Well, he thinks he is from what he's been told.
Let him rest in peace.
You're
you
right.
just keep
Rest in
bringing
peace,
him
Corey
up.
Haim. He's passed away. I don't know if y'all knew that. Okay.
We didn't.
Well, I guess we've tortured your mom enough. Cuz you want to take a break and then we'll come back and get the trivia started?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, are you enjoying Number 2 Podcast? Would you like to support us so that we can keep making these great shows for you? Cuz, why don't you tell them where they can go?
Hit us up at campfirepod.com/support us. That's campfirepod.com/support us. Support us is all one word.
You can support Number 2 Podcast directly with a monthly donation for as little as 99 cents per month through our Anchor.fm website. Or scroll down a little more and you can click on our merchandise link, and that'll take you directly to our Amazon store where you can buy one of the shirts that we offer. And if you pick up anything else during that visit, we'll make a small commission at no extra charge to you.
That's right. Listen in style, pick up a badass shirt, support us at campfirepod.com/support us. That's campfirepod.com/support us. Hey, y'all ready to get this show started? Game on.
Game on?
What is it? What is it? So, you all probably already know the answers to this, so just make me feel good and go with me here.
Okay, so you're going to have just like a general trivia for all of us to
Yes.
participate in.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll start like a real trivia between X and Z. Yes, you have a question, Pila?
I do have a question. So if we haven't like the answer, how are we supposed? Are we just yelling it out, or
Well,
are we like buzz?
Well, the way I envisioned it is I'm going to
No,
be...
make her buzz.
No, it's not going to be a competition between the two of you. It's going to be the two of you against the two of us. So I'm going to ask a question and y'all can discuss it between the two of you. And then whenever y'all decide on an answer, you just say what it is and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. And then I'm assuming that y'all ask a question and then Lourdes and I will discuss. And then when we decide on our answer, we'll tell you. And then you tell us if we're right or wrong. So it's going to be y'all on a team against your mom and me on a team. Generation X versus Generation Z.
So who's keeping score? Are we both?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. Does anybody want to volunteer? 1, 2, 3, not it.
I mean, I'll keep score because
Okay.
I'll probably not be able to answer
We
anything.
won!
I'll be able to-
Yes! Oh my goodness. It feels good. Victory is sweet. All
Okay.
right.
Just
So these don't count. These are just kind of like...
No, yeah.
Okay.
These are, you're going to hate my questions. You're probably going to want to cut it from the show. So I just thought I would just give, us more work or you
Okay.
more work.
By the way, if these are the questions like her Apple ones, I figured out why she only had 3 generations of the Apple Watch, Isabel. It's because her questions were 3 years old.
So, how many generations are there currently?
Let's see. I'm going to say there's, I believe the greatest generation has already died off. So then you're going to have your baby boomers, your Generation X, millennials, and now Generation Z. So I'm going to say 4 generations.
Isn't there like 10?
I'm going to say 5.
I think Isabel cheated. I wrote 5. Well, first of all, I wrote 6. And then I was like, I need to fact check my stuff to make sure because of what happened last time. When I looked it up this time, it said 5.
And what are they?
So I wrote them down. Wait. So can y'all name? Oh, you already tried naming them. So you're right. The baby boomers.
Baby boomers.
There's actually a Generation Jones, which I didn't really write what that was.
Good research.
Generation X.
Jones.
Google it. I'm
about to
not
pull it up.
lying.
Hold on.
So Generation Jones, and then there's Xennials.
Zennials?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't count them. They're like a tiny little in-between generation.
No. It's like a sub of Generation X.
Yeah, they're like right in the where Generation X and millennials meet.
Yeah, and then millennials is like from 81 to 96.
Okay.
So, and then there's Gen Z. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4 with Gen Z, and then 5 is Gen Alpha, which is after 2010.
Okay.
Whatever.
So there's
That name, by the way, Gen Alpha, is probably going to change.
yeah, baby boomers 1946 to 1964. The Generation Jones, which is born 1955 to 1965. These are younger boomers titled Generation Jones to reflect keeping up with the Jonases culture, the slang term.
The Jonas Brothers, are y'all fans of them? I've heard of them.
So we were fans of those.
Generation X, born 1965 to 1980.
X.
Millennials, 1981 to 1996. Generation Z, born after 1997. Generation Alpha, born
After
2010.
Generation Alpha. Are they starting over because we're at Z? We went X, and then millennials were Generation Y for a little bit, and now Generation Z. And they're like, hey, we're out of letters. Let's start over. Alpha.
Yeah, it says what comes after Gen Z. Some researchers are using the name Generation Alpha for kids born since 2010. We'll see if that catches on in the coming years.
Yeah.
So it's not really like set in stone.
Name, yeah.
It's not. Hell, Generation Z just became a thing because for a little while they were, what were they? I don't remember. Well, millennials were Generation Y for a little while. Then they were Generation Connected, and then they became millennials. I think I heard Generation Z described one time as mutants. And I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I think some people confuse like our generation with millennials.
Oh yeah, they're called baby boomers. They think anybody 40 years younger and younger are millennials. All right, cuz
Okay.
this is a terrible quiz already. I hate it.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
You're going to hate this one.
Well, I know. I hated
You'll
the
probably
first
know.
one.
Okay.
I hated the first.
Not to get into politics, but
Great.
who was the U.S. president in 1990?
In 1990?
Girls?
Let's see. Yeah, I know.
Anybody?
Okay.
I figured you would.
I do. Should I write it down so that I'm not accused of cheating?
No. Okay, I'm going to add another president question to it.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint just so you know that I'm not cheating. I didn't vote for him, but I love the last name. Do y'all know? Do y'all want to take a guess?
No.
Or do y'all give up?
Isabel,
Yeah, you just take a
it's
guess.
on the tip. It's on the tip of your tongue.
If that's horrible.
I know she wants to say it.
No. Go ahead.
No. Just take a guess. I mean, you have. I mean, just guess the
Louise?
president, and then I'll say who I'm thinking.
I don't know.
You,
Pick a
just
president.
guess a president.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt. Roosevelt was not president in 1990. I believe it was President George Herbert Walker Bush.
That is correct.
Bush.
I love Bush, not the president.
And
The
then
trees, the foliage. So
'Cause
we
I-
might have a chance because there's some like news historical questions. Okay, I think that's enough. We can go into the next one.
yeah, no, that wraps up my question.
Oh,
it was
thank
just,
goodness. We having a little outro music. Okay, good.
I was just trying to get an icebreaker.
Yeah, thank you. Good job.
The ice has been broken.
So y'all ready to get the real game started?
Yes.
Since y'all have like what, a dozen questions, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a little bit more, so I'll start since I have more, and then we'll go. And like I said, this spans a lot of our childhood. So it's some of it's from 70s, 80s, 90s. It's a mix of pop culture. Some of it's like history. So there might be a presidential question on here. I don't know.
Can we Google?
No,
Because since they're your questions, can I Google? Are you
not for them.
Okay.
No, I think she meant for herself.
Yeah, you can Google for yourself.
Okay.
But we're so I'm thinking we're going to take turns. So I'm going to do a
That's not
question
fair.
and y'all answer it, and then y'all do a question and we'll try and answer it. No Googling when they're asking us a question, Lord. It has to come from the
No.
dome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, question number 1. This comedic stoner duo consisted of a Chicano and a Chinese American man who starred in several hit films and had a slew of hit comedy albums. So I'm going to give you multiple choice to help you out. Is it A, Jay and Silent Bob, B, Cheech and Chong, C, Bill and Ted, or D, Keenan and Kel?
I'm gonna go with B.
B, Cheech and Chong?
Mhm.
Pila, do you agree?
Yes.
That is correct, because they get a point. It was Cheech and Chong. Did you know that, cuz?
Yes, I did.
What gave it
But-
away? How did y'all know that? Because this is a really old duo.
I just remember watching them at Julie's house.
Julie's cheating. Did y'all think they were funny?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, they can still have the point. They thought they were funny. Well, if they didn't, I'd be like, oof, it's questionable now. All right, cuz put your thinking cap on.
It's on. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, it's our turn to ask a question?
Duh,
Yes.
y'all weren't listening.
Yes, we're doing a back and forth here, like a little crossfire.
Okay. What is the average attention span of a Gen Zer?
Wait, of a who?
Gen Zer.
A
Generation
Gen Zer?
Z. A Zoomer.
Oh.
Come on, cuz. I'm thinking 3 minutes.
There's been actual studies.
So you're thinking 3 minutes?
I don't know why. I'm just picking 3 minutes. Might be 7.
I was
be less.
kind of going with 6, but
Can we get an
I'm-
over under?
Y'all are way over.
oh my gosh, I'm gonna say 2.
Minutes?
So let's think about this, cuz let's think about our parents.
Our parents?
Yeah.
What do y'all's parents have to do with us?
Oh, Gen.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Then I can answer this. just a minute.
Well, how long do we have to wait for you to answer?
Is that y'all's?
Wait, do we have to have
Eric.
like the precise, like if it's like a minute and 37 seconds or?
No, just like a ballpark.
So,
Do you think a minute?
are we even talking minutes?
I don't know.
I'm thinking like 30 seconds.
Because they like swipe through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, their thumbs are
You-
like constantly.
Let me see how strong are your thumbs. Let's see your thumb muscles. Hold them
Isabel,
up.
show me your thumbs.
No.
That's messed
All
up.
right, leave her alone. Okay. Do you want to go with 30 seconds?
Do you?
Is that y'all's final answer? 30
Okay,
seconds.
we'll go with 30 seconds just to keep this going. My goodness.
Okay. It per studies and per the Daily Cardinal, it is only 8 seconds. It takes Gen Zers 8 seconds to make
A decision?
decision on whether or not they're interested in whatever they're looking at.
So we were
we
way
were
off.
way wrong. We didn't
My
get
first
a
one was
point for
3
that.
minutes. Holy shit. Was I? Oof.
I was totally thinking about our parents.
Yeah, that's evident now. You're like, hey, let's think about our parents. I'm like, for what comparison?
So it was like, what does that have to do with us? This is
All
going to be
right.
off. We're not going to win anything.
Second question from the Gen X crew. To try and make a Polaroid picture develop faster, what did people do with the picture? A. Oh, do you already know? You want me to go through the multiple choices?
No, I think put them in their shirt.
Put them in their shirt? Okay, let me go through
Or
the
they-
multiple choices. We would A, leave it in the dark. B, put it in water. C, put it in the freezer. Or D, shake it.
Shake it.
Shake it? That is correct. What gave that away?
I feel like I watched the movies.
Well, we have one of those Instax film Polaroid mini
Yeah.
cameras, and we put it in. We'll put it like to our chest, or like you can't disable it. She starts shaking it.
So Gen
I
Z
think-
puts it on their chest, and we used to shake it. And the true thing is, like, neither one of those speeds up the development.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's so funny. It's like going outside with your hair wet.
All right. So next question for us. Cuz did you give them their point? They got the.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh my goodness! See,
This is a friendly
did you give us our
conversation.
point for getting it wrong? We get a point for getting it wrong too. Okay.
What year range, start to finish, is considered Gen Z?
Fuck.
This one's for you, Mama.
Oh,
You better know this one because you did your research. Because I don't know.
so Gen Z is y'all. Can I
Yes,
turn my paper
because
over?
we're Generation X. What follows is Y and Z.
Can I turn my paper over?
That's cheating.
Um,
We just went through the list.
You said the dates, not together, but throughout the show.
I'm going to
said-
So it
say
has to end-
1997
To 2009.
to 2009.
Incorrect. 1997 to 2012.
Wait,
What
I
the
thought
hell, the
2010
alphas?
started. 2010 started the alpha.
It's
right.
2000 T.
I think we should get look. All right. So let me explain why we deserve the point. Because if you look in multiple places, they're going to have like multiple, like the start and end dates are going to shift a little bit depending on where you research. So I stopped at 2009 because we just said that Generation Alpha started in 2010.
And you acknowledge that. Y'all acknowledge that. So
But
Okay, yeah, we'll give it to y'all.
okay, whoo, Generation X knowing how to lawyer.
there we go. That's what I was waiting for.
We're gonna need all the help we can get because we have to fight for every point. They went the more academic route about their generation, while I was going the pop culture route.
We're screwed.
But this one is not only cultural; it's also historical. So,
I could probably answer
Let me
this
go
one.
get
So-
my history notes.
if you need to take a lifeline to your mom, I'll allow it. What wall infamously divided Germany into East Germany and West Germany until its fall on November 9th, 1989? Was it A, the Berlin Wall, B, the Great Wall of China, C, the Munich Wall, or D, the Ice Wall?
The Berlin Wall, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A.
What's your answer?
The Berlin Wall.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Do you want a lifeline to your mom?
I don't think so.
Good choice. Cuz, did you know that one?
I did the process of elimination, and then
You don't remember those famous Pepsi commercials where they were at the Berlin Wall when it was falling?
because
My goodness.
I was too busy calling Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
He would have told you. All right, man, they are kicking our ass.
Here's our opportunity to kind of make some.
Okay, what is some current slang used by Gen Zers?
I know these.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to? Okay. Cappin'.
Okay.
Bruh.
Okay.
Wishy or shh. Shish.
Yeesh.
Yeesh.
She.
Oh, how about yeet? Have we
Yeet
answered
is-
enough, or do we need to hit a certain limit?
No, y'all are good. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all got it.
What are some other ones that are on your list? I'll tell you if I've heard of them or not. Oh wait, hang on. We get that. Don't forget,
for that.
guys.
I'm not.
Let's get this bread. Dead.
Dead.
Like-
Dead.
Oh, I got another one. Let's go.
Bet.
Bet.
Bet?
Bet.
B-E-T?
Yeah.
Like, that's a bet.
Like
Okay.
bet.
Okay.
Savage.
Oh, that's
yeah, I've heard
savage.
that one a lot. Yeah.
On me.
On me?
Yeah.
On me, that's tight.
You talking about my jeans? My jeans are tight on me too. What? How is on me used? What is that?
Yeah,
like,
the same way she just used
or
it.
like on me. Like when somebody says something and you agree, you can be like on me, or
Or
like if you're angry, on me, I'm not gonna let that slide, or on me, she's not gonna do nothing, or stuff like that.
Well, if somebody
It can be used different ways.
says something I agree with, I usually just say retweet. That's a little bit older slang. That's a millennial slang.
was Cappin really on there?
Capping,
Oh,
no
okay.
capping, or no.
What is
cap.
capping?
No.
Capping
Like
means
lying.
lying.
Oh,
That's cap. That's cap, or you capping.
You
No
capping.
capping, you're not lying.
Can you speak into the microphone?
Oh, like capping, you're lying, or no cap, that's not a lie.
Oh, like no mama's way.
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So back to the less academic questions. On the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air TV show, in the opening credits, Will Smith describes a taxi cab. What did the license plate read on that taxi cab? You got A, hype, B, fresh, C, whack, or D, rad.
I think
I'm gonna go with fresh.
the same.
Fresh?
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So maybe we shouldn't do multiple choice for them. That's what we're giving them away.
Well, cause
Do y'all want us to give y'all multiple choice?
if y'all didn't design it that way, we should have been more specific. It's fine. I wanted to give multiple choice so that they have a chance, cause like,
They have two. We're 2 points behind them. We can't.
so
let them
what?
win.
This is supposed to be fun. And besides, you're keeping score. Like, you can decide who wins or loses at the end of this. What if we have bonus point rounds or something?
True that.
Like, how many bonus points do you get for not charging rent?
They're like,
the
we
bills
need to
are
start
divided.
charging our parents rent. That's what they're gonna say.
Okay. What does SMH stand for? The acronym. SMH.
Oh. Do you know this one, cuz?
I know it.
Go ahead.
Shake my head.
Yes.
Cuz, give me a bean.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well done. That one we got. See, we didn't need multiple
I think
choice
they're
for that.
feeling sorry for us. They're looking
Well,
at their
they're right
list
there.
with-
Are y'all feeling sorry for us?
No,
No.
never.
Never. Oh my goodness, this is cutthroat. Do I need to go? Should I go to the audio clues? Should I skip down to the audio clues? Cuz
I think so. I mean,
okay. This is an
Isabel's
audio clue.
face
Let's see.
changed.
This is bank 6 green button. What is this? The sound of? Give it a chance. Wait for it. Can y'all hear that? You hear that? Kids? All right. So is that A, a modem dialing and connecting to the internet? B, an answering machine checking messages? C, a long distance call being connected from 2 different continents? Or D, on hold music?
Modem connecting.
A modem dialing and connecting to the internet?
Yes.
Is that your final
Priscilla,
answer?
do you agree with that?
Sure.
That
If
is-
Isabel wasn't here, Priscilla, what was your answer be?
Probably the first one. The one that she just said.
Well, that is correct.
It reminded me of a fax machine.
Yeah, that was going to be a choice, but I took it off because it's too similar to a fax machine. But yes, they made very similar noises when they were connecting.
I love
All
looking
right.
at their facial expressions, especially Isabel. She's like,
My mind, I'm going to tell you where my mind went.
Go ahead.
I was like, aliens.
So, Pila,
Oh.
you would have just been guessing on that when you didn't really know what that was?
No.
And Isabel, how sure were you that that's what it was?
Pretty sure because of the fax machine. Like I
Okay.
hear it and I know that.
Pull that microphone down a little bit for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was between that or none of the other ones made sense. So yeah,
How dare you? I made up those other options to try and throw you off. I was like, look, man, back then long distance there used to be a line under the ocean, on the ocean floor, that would connect 2 continents. So when you called long distance from here to Europe, you would have to wait for it to connect. It didn't make a noise like that. I don't know what noise it made because I never called long distance because it used to be very expensive. Now you have a cell phone that beams to a satellite that's like, oh, hey, look, I'm over the entire world. I'll just beam it back over to this continent for you. Or I'll bounce it off of this other satellite to reach the other side of the world. You don't have to worry about, waiting to be connected. Y'all have it way too easy.
yeah,
How dare you insult the other choices I came up? Okay, it's y'all's turn. Y'all's question. Y'all,
Oh, wait. Yeah, they got a point.
yeah.
so what makes Gen Z unique compared to the other generations?
I don't like this
One
question.
one quality that stands out versus other generations.
They're able to come to a conclusion in 8 seconds.
Gen
Let's
Z?
see. Because what
makes
is unique
them
about your
stand-
kids?
Yeah, so y'all can think about like y'all's generation, y'all's parents' generation, and then us and like nieces, nephews. Like what makes them like how do they stand out versus other generations?
Well, they grew up. They grew up completely with the internet and computers.
Yeah. That's it. I would say the technology,
Yeah, they're really tech savvy.
the being able to, yeah.
So that's true.
So we get a point. Mark it down to the next question.
But that's not the answer I was
Okay, wait,
looking
for.
for.
We'll give y'all
So
List-
when it comes to
it's hard to like not say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not related to technology.
Yeah,
More
we'll
so
do that
related to the way they live their life.
Oh,
So feelings towards everything.
they're more liberal, more
Progressive.
No.
They don't.
I'm looking for one word.
I know what you're looking for.
They're nomadic.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
Because I don't even know what that means.
They don't own homes. They move around.
They're
They,
more open-minded. They're more
progressive.
independent. Like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Bush.
It's not Bush.
So like, yeah, we are open to more technology, but it's also a whole nother.
Their democracy, their political stance, they're more
Progressive.
not liberal.
We're open to more diversity.
Diversity. I was gonna say that.
Gen Z, compared to all other generations, is more diverse in acceptance of diversity.
That's not one word.
I mean, good. I mean,
Diversity
y'all.
is the word.
But we got it. We got it wrong.
That was a stupid question.
That was pretty vague.
Okay.
I'm
But-
sorry. We should have worded it better.
Yeah, definitely. So we get because
Okay.
put us down for half a point. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all did
Give
get that
yourself
technology.
0.5.
No,
Yeah.
no. We don't need any pity points. We'll get these back.
So
in the
you
end.
said to give us a half a point. Isabel said to give us 0.5.
That's a half a point.
I know.
I think she was saying add them two together
Oh,
and you
okay,
get
okay.
1 point. Oh,
Is that
that's
what
not
you were
what you
saying?
meant? Oh.
Oh my god.
Do that. Thanks for trying to save your
Never
mom,
mind.
Isabel's
Let's
used to
see, where
working in
was I?
decimals.
but what question was I on? Okay, back to the normal questions.
You're on question
Number
5.
Thank you. All right. So if you were paying attention to what your mom said earlier, she kind of gave this away, but I didn't want to be too obvious. Blockbuster Video and other rental stores used to put a sticker on their tapes reminding customers to do this before returning the rentals. Was it A, have a nice day? B, put movies in alphabetical order? C, don't forget your membership card? Or D, be kind, rewind?
Be kind, rewind.
Oh my! Was that too easy?
Yeah, I think you should have just asked the question.
Oh, look, hey, cuz, why don't you ask them your questions? Don't like my questions? Why don't you ask them yours that you came up with? Congratulations. Yes, that is correct. Now, how did y'all know that?
Because I remember her saying be kind, rewind.
From earlier in the show?
Yeah, it was
Thanks
either
a
you or
lot.
her that were like referencing like the be kind, rewind. I'm pretty sure it was her.
She said it earlier in this show, and I was just like,
Oh gosh.
Okay, our next question.
So wait, did y'all ever rent VHS tapes? Were y'all around for that, or was it already DVDs by the time? Or did y'all even rent DVDs?
Oh, we used to watch. I don't even know if we rented them or if we just had them, but we used to watch like McDonald's used to have little episodes or like TVs shows on the VHS, and I remember watching it here at the house. She
Okay,
doesn't
but-
remember.
But y'all didn't go rent VCR
No,
tapes?
it was DVDs.
We would rent from Marcella.
That's right. Our Aunt Marcella had a huge video library that she would lend out from.
Yeah, we've actually found some recent VHS. No, they were
DVD?
DVDs. Yeah, with like cards where she put like who she gave it to. Guess where we found them?
Where?
At my mom's house. She never returned Marcella's videos.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine what her late charges are?
No kidding. That reminds me, I have some library books that I need to return from high school. That's not a lie. I wish I was kidding. All right. Y'all's turn. Make us look bad.
What Disney show did Selena Gomez get her start on?
I think I actually know this one, cuz. Do you know this one? All right, here's what I'm thinking. I think it's the Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yay!
Oh!
I would have never got that.
I don't know how I knew that.
Never.
I don't know how I knew that. Maybe Danielle used to watch it. I don't know.
It was
I think she did.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So we got a point, cuz.
Yeah, we actually earned that one. No multiple choice. Good work, cuz. Teamwork. Okay. We'll go another regular question, and then after this one, I think I'll give you another audio one. But this one, audio related, but no audio clue. Kurt Cobain, Dave Grohl, Chris Novoselic, and later Pat Smear were the members of what influential grunge band? Is it A, Pearl Jam, B, Foo Fighters, C, Nirvana, or D, Soundgarden?
I'm going to go with Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters? Pila?
I'm going to just stick with Isabel.
Okay. Y'all want to do a lifeline to your mom?
I don't think she knows either. Was it? What was it?
No,
Wait,
guess.
Pila, what were you going to say? Is it who?
Nirvana.
It is Nirvana.
Oh, really? I would have got that one wrong.
Why didn't you say anything?
I don't know. I didn't want to be wrong.
Yeah, y'all are allowed to discuss between each other. So if you think it's something different, be like, hey, I think it might be this. But that's okay. Lesson learned. You know what? It cost you it didn't cost you a point. You just didn't get to earn a point. But yes. And Isabel, just out of curiosity, why did you think it was Foo Fighters?
I don't know. I just liked the way it sounded.
Because Dave Grohl is a member of the Foo Fighters. That's the band that they started after Nirvana. After Kurt Cobain died, Dave Grohl and Pat Smear went off and started the Foo Fighters. So I put that in there as a little bit of a trick.
Man, I was thinking like Pearl Jam since you talked about him earlier.
That's Eddie Vedder. And Stone Gossard and a couple other people whose names I forget. Hey, look, cuz we're catching up by them losing points, by them not getting points.
Yay.
It was just one.
What'd she say?
It was just one.
What did Kylie Jenner name her baby?
Oh, shit.
So this one was kind of like pretty recent. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I purposely, when I see those names, I purposely go to the next article. Kylie Jenner.
Was it like Sunlight or?
Well, it wasn't North, because that's what her sister named her kid. Because the last name was
Southeast.
West.
Southeast.
Mm. Is that the one?
What?
That's not the one that named. I thought that was. What's the other one?
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie is which one?
She's the youngest one.
Does she have all the work done too, or she's more natural?
No,
that doesn't matter.
No.
Let's not get into that.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. That's not going to impact what
unless
she names
wait,
her child.
It might help her identify. I don't know.
Kylie Jenner is the one with the makeup brand, the bigger one.
The bigger makeup brand or the bigger body?
The bigger makeup brand.
You know, because I don't know. Let's just take a guess. Do you want to say Southeast?
Is it like Star or?
Go with Star. I have no idea. Star Jenner sounds reasonable. You want to go with that? 8 seconds. Come on, cuz. Be a Gen Z.
Is it with an S? Does it start with an S?
It does start with an
Okay,
S.
hold on. Let me think. It's not Sunshine, Starlight, Starbright.
I feel like you're naming the Care Bears.
That's what we should list it on.
We need some thinking music.
Shit, I can't think. I don't know.
It's not shit.
Star. I'm just gonna say Star.
I'm gonna
Stormy.
Go with Stormy.
Oh man, I was so close.
She named her kid after a porn star.
That's a porn star.
Isn't there a porn star? Who was the one
Isn't
who?
that
We wouldn't know.
No. Isn't that the one that Trump was? Is it Stormy Daniels? Was that the one he paid like $30,000 or $40,000?
That was. Oh, that is weird, Kylie. Why would you do that? I don't think she thought that one through.
Y'all should have given me a hint and been like, "What's going on outside your window right now?" My window. It's storming outside. All right, cuz we didn't get another point. We're doing
I thought
bad.
that one was gonna be easy.
Who keeps up with the Kardashians?
Oh, hey, you get one of these.
Be like, who's her baby daddy?
Worth it. All right. Do y'all want an audio clue or a regular question? 'Cause
Audio, I like those.
Okay. I should have
She
done
just
more
had
of
one.
those. What famous politician spoke these words?
But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Clinton.
Which
Okay.
one?
Well, hang on. I can go
Which
through the
one?
list and you can tell me. All right. Was that A, Walter Mondale, B, Al Gore, C, George Bush, or D, Bill Clinton?
D.
Bill Clinton? Okay. How did y'all know that?
My geography teacher used to impersonate him.
Oh,
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Oh my gosh. That is
oh,
weird.
sus. That's another.
That's sus.
sus.
That's another
sus.
slang. That. All right. Oh, it's y'all's turn.
When you hear the word Millie, what do you think of?
Millie
I think-
Vanilli.
It's song related, mama.
Millionaire.
Mm,
Like when you hear a millie.
Like Cardi B, like Money. Make It Rain.
Not Cardi B.
it's
Is it?
rap.
It's rap.
What artist do you think of when you hear
Oh,
a millie?
I don't think of an
A
artist.
mil-
Lil Wayne.
Is it? Oh.
We didn't get
Let
to give
me-
our final answer.
oh,
I have one.
Who is it?
Is it Lil Wayne?
I don't think it is.
Because we need to agree. I have a good hunch about this one.
Because I don't trust you because you don't know pop culture.
Well, I knew Cardi B, but
Yeah,
we
they
didn't
said
want
it
to
wasn't
do.
Cardi B.
Yeah, we can't play music on here.
oh, we
No,
can't.
no music. No.
Dang.
I'm going with
Uh,
Lil Wayne as my final answer
I'm
because
about to override
trust me
you
on this.
and say Lil Nas X. Because they just gave us the answer. We can't. we
They
can't
didn't
take
go
a point.
through the. Okay, whatever. I'll give. Don't give us the point then.
Well, we didn't earn it.
Give yourself a quarter of a point.
No, because we are not taking pity points.
0.25.
Have
Okay,
y'all
let's-
never heard the Millie song?
I don't think so.
We're gonna have to listen to it like later.
You know what's funny? Lil Wayne, like he's popular enough. Like that's I wouldn't even say he's a Gen Z artist. He's crossed over from millennials to Gen Z, in my opinion. All right, because we suck. Okay, so it's our turn now.
We suck.
See if I can give y'all a hard one. How y'all feel when y'all can't get a point. All right. What popular brand of loose leaf binder featuring sliding rings, folders, and pockets to hold schoolwork and paper also featured a wraparound flap? Is it A, Trapper Wrapper, B, Wrapper Keeper, C, Paper Clipper, or D, Trapper Keeper?
I have no idea, but I'm liking the way that paper clipper sounds.
Hila,
Me
you want to
too.
discuss?
What was the other options?
The other options are A, Trapper Wrapper, B, Wrapper Keeper, C, Paper Clipper, or D, Trapper Keeper.
I don't know.
Do you want to go with the one that y'all just chose? The Paper Clipper?
I guess.
I'm gonna need something more solid. Or
Yes.
do you want to call a lifeline to your mom?
She's not paying attention right
Lifeline
now.
to my mom is busy right now as she is probably trying to Google the answer.
No. Eric knows I know this one.
She knows this one, so I'm not gonna allow
It's
it.
my favorite.
It's probably a Trapper Rapper.
Wait, Priscilla
Trapper
thinks
Rapper.
it was a trapper rapper.
Trap Rapper.
Because you want to tell them what the right answer is?
Trapper keeper. Y'all should know that.
That was hugely,
Why would we do
hugely
that?
popular.
Because I've said it before. Like,
You're
y'all come
pulling
in.
us.
I'm sorry. Y'all come in and have all those papers, and I'm like, y'all need a trapper keeper.
You've never said that to us before.
We've never
From
brought
now on,
you
you
any
can tell them, y'all
papers.
need a paper clipper.
Isabel's like, I don't know, but I like the way that one sounds.
Yeah.
I like
Hey,
pepper.
hey, look, man, you go. Obviously, it had to have a catchy sound. That's why all these. All right, I'm just so happy that I came up with those other names and y'all fell for it.
And y'all didn't get a point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm happy.
You know what? For
How
the
many points do
cleverness
we
of that
have?
question, because for the cleverness of that question, give us 3 points.
We're still ahead.
I
Okay,
dropped my. Can you give me?
go ahead.
What are the top 5 loved brands for Gen Z?
Love brands.
According to
No, like
loved, like their favorite
Their most
brands.
favorite brands.
Top 5 favorite brands.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a
Overall,
very
overall,
broad.
yeah, it's broad. Overall brands.
I'm gonna say Apple. Is Apple one of them?
think of more like
Clothing
No.
Apple's not on the list of top 5.
What?
brands.
You know, this game is over.
Food, like
It's per the morning consult.
okay, that makes a
Oh,
difference.
what
That
is
helps.
that?
Very helpful.
Is it a game?
I
they
got
were-
one.
they were-
Starbucks.
No.
Oh shit.
What
Because
the-
let's talk about this.
What?
there's multiple there's 5. So I guess
Now, when you
But
say
they,
brands,
they
are you-
include like
technology brands, like say like a Facebook or a Twitter.
not
not
necessarily
necessarily.
those.
I mean, not those in particular, but like that's like a social media brand.
So they include
TikTok. Is TikTok one of them?
No, they
Can we give them an example of one?
okay. Like the number 1 on the list is Google.
Okay.
Amazon.
Yes.
That is comes in
Okay.
at number 4.
Okay. How many do we have to name?
Well, we gave y'all one, so 4.
No, there's 3 more. So Google was 1.
Google,
Amazon was 4.
Amazon,
And there's a food brand mixed into it.
McDonald's.
It's not
No.
McDonald's.
Not McDonald's.
Okay, a food brand.
Oh,
Think of
Oh.
sweets.
sweet. I don't know. I was gonna say Whole Foods, but I guess not.
No.
Wait.
How the fuck should we know?
This one came to a shock to us. We didn't expect this one.
Something sweet.
But think of other like there's other ones too. Think of like movies and stuff like that.
Movie.
Oh, this is just wait, y'all went way out there. Okay,
Netflix.
Yes.
Number 2.
so Google, Netflix, Amazon, and we need one more.
2 more.
2 more. The hell, man.
Netflix, Hulu.
No.
Mm-mm.
So no more movie stuff,
No,
TV stuff.
there's-
Well, there's like somewhere
Streaming.
somewhere
Okay.
you would go where you could stream or find a
Oh,
video.
Spotify.
No.
What?
Podcasting.
No.
Mama, that podcasting is not a brand.
Pandora?
No.
Something you go streaming. What else do you stream?
YouTube.
Yes.
YouTubers.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube came in number 3.
Okay.
And
so
what's the
Google,
food product?
Netflix.
By the way, I'm like Gen Z because I like all these things too.
So Google, Netflix, YouTube,
Amazon.
Amazon.
And
what
then
was what was the snack brand that came in at number
Think
5?
of and it's
Oh, Cheetos.
It's
It's
sweet.
sweet.
It's sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Twizzlers.
no.
I is the only Gen Zer that likes Twizzlers.
Nobody likes Twizzlers except for
Our grandma liked the like Twizzlers.
Nabisco.
what is that?
Oreos.
Yes.
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh.
So according to the Morning Consult, the top 5 loved brands overall for Gen Z were 1 Google, 2 Netflix, 3 YouTube, 4 Amazon, and 5 Oreo.
Because we got it. That's a point for
I don't know if
us.
that counts.
Like Oreos. Who would have thought?
I mean, that brand's
I
been
like
around forever.
I like
said
Chips Ahoy.
Nabisco. And then they
Yeah.
were like, no, but what
No, they were like, "What's that?" The company that makes Oreo.
That's what I thought it was, but I would need you to be more specific.
Oh, see?
The Bisco, it's short for the National Biscuit Company. Duh, everybody knows that. All right, we're going kind of long. Let's take another break. I got to pee anyway. Hey, are you enjoying Number 2 Podcast? Would you like to support us so that we can keep making these great shows for you? Cuz, why don't you tell them where they can go?
Hit us up at campfirepod.com/support us. That's campfirepod.com/support us. Support us is all one word.
You can support Number 2 Podcast directly with a monthly donation for as little as 99 cents per month through our anchor.fm website. Or scroll down a little more and you can click on our merchandise link, and that'll take you directly to our Amazon store where you can buy one of the shirts that we offer. And if you pick up anything else during that visit, we'll make a small commission at no extra charge to you.
That's right. Listen in style, pick up a badass shirt, support us at campfirepod.com/support us. That's campfirepod.com/support us.
And we're back. Because what is the score right now?
Well, I can't say I agree with it, but I just have to give it the way it is, and I can take an L. Let's just say that. Can you take an L?
Well, this is not the final score. This is just the current score. The game is not over.
Okay. The current score is 7-4.
We have 7 points?
No.
Oh. Well,
Jen.
That's why we had the most ties.
Oh my goodness.
Gen Z has 7 points.
Wait, did we get points for that last question about the brands, the love brands?
I think y'all deserve a point for that one.
Oh, then if we do, then it's 5-7. I think we do.
Well, Isabel, what do you...
Y'all do.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
the update is 7-5.
Okay, that's the current score. It's not the final score. It's going to have to be the final score for this episode because we're going longer than expected. So we're going to have to do a part 2 of this, continue the game show. So, Cuz, do you have any final words before we leave?
Be kind, rewind. And when I mean rewind.
Hey, we wind all the time. We wind up, we wind down.
And we need to do that. Relax, meditate, get your feelings out, talk about it.
Yes.
You're not alone.
Yes. And if you're Gen X or Gen Z, you have something about your generation that you want to share with us, you can always hit us up, num2pod@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, @num2pod. That's NUMTWOPOD. And if you want to support the show, be sure to buy a shirt or a tote or a pop socket or something from our Amazon store. You can find that at campfirepod.com/support us. That's campfirepod.com/support us. All one word. And I always forget to mention, you can watch us on YouTube. And we also have the capability of accepting voicemails. If you want to leave us a voicemail, go to our anchor.fm/num2pod. You can see where you can leave us a voicemail. But that's a lot of information. We're ending the show. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
If you enjoyed watching this episode of Number 2 Podcast and would like to see more, tell them what they can do, cuz.
You can simply click the subscribe button, give us a like, click on the bell notification, and you'll be notified of all the episodes as they become available.
Yes, the bell notification.